Pasta is a great pantry staple when you need to put together a quick meal. And here's a simple recipe for linguine with zucchini, garlic, olives, and toasted breadcrumbs, courtesy of none other than Mark Strausman from New York's Coco Pazzo restaurant. Take a look.
Hi, I'm Mark Strausman of New York's Coco Pazzo and Fred's at Barney's, New York. The recipe I'm making today is linguine with zucchini, garlic, black olives, and toasted breadcrumbs, which is my actual recreation of a dish that one of my great customers told me that he asked me to make because it was a great family dish, one that his grandmother used to make every Sunday. So we're going to get started. Right now, I like to use a mandolin because it cuts the zucchini very evenly. So it's very simple, just like that. And then you end up with beautiful zucchini here. You could also use it for the onions as well. Okay, so we're going to get started. I browned a little garlic, and if you could see, we like it to get golden brown, and that's really the color you're looking for. I'm going to turn it up a little. And one of the other things with olive oil that's very important is you don't want to change the color from the nice, beautiful green that it was in the bottle. So we're going to add the zucchini. Okay. And actually, this is one of my kind of favorite pots to cook with. And one of the other favorite things is this wooden spoon utensil. Just get it a little coated, and then add the onions. And this is one large red onion, and I like red onion because it also adds a little bit of a different color than white onion. Just, we're gonna move it around, and what you really want to do is kind of have it come and be similar to this, okay? And that's kind of what it's supposed to look like. This has been cooking for a couple of minutes. You want it to braise. You don't mind that if it gets all, soft. We're not looking for something that's al dente. We're looking for a really home-cooked meal. Now we're going to add some of the rest of the ingredients, and this was a dish that was really originated out of southern Italy. So that's why we're using fresh, oregano, crushed red pepper, and pitted black olives. Okay. And keep moving it around. A little bit of salt, a little black pepper, and it looks to me like we're ready to go get the pasta. Oh, here we go. We're going to bring it over, and it looks ready, and I'm just going to carefully drain this like that. And it looks to me like it's getting a little dry, so a little trick is just to take a little of the water and add it, because the reason you would want to use water is it's got the starch from the pasta. A lot of chefs would probably want to use chicken stock, but it's not something that was really used in southern Italy, and you want to have the flavor of the pasta into the dish. So we're going to move it around. Very simple. This is really a very simple dish it's a great summer dish. In fact, anyone who has a garden, you can go out to the garden, and with a box of pasta and olive oil, have a great meal. So one of the things I'm going to do is, one of my favorite things is platters. Being a restaurant chef and making all the plates, when I'm at home, I love to use platters. I love to serve food family style. So here we go. And try to arrange it so it looks good. And the great thing about having all these different colors of the olives and the zucchini and the pasta is it gives you a great contrast. So I'm going to take a little olive oil and drizzle it on, and then I'm going to put on toasted breadcrumbs. And what was great and interesting about this recipe is that people in southern Italy were poor and couldn't afford to have cheese, so they used breadcrumbs. And when you taste it, it's toasted breadcrumbs. You take breadcrumbs, put it on a sheet pan, and just toast them golden brown, and it really kind of tastes like Parmesan cheese. So we're going to sprinkle it on. And what I also like to do is around the rim for color. And here we go. We have a great dish of linguine with zucchini and black olives, and this is truly a perfect one-pot meal.
That does look delicious. Thank you so much, Mark. We'll be back in a moment.
Coming up, everyday baking host John Baricelli whips up another easy and delicious pasta recipe.